Ah. Bonjour. Il y a des Français ici. My name is Mazliham. I'm from Kuala Lumpur, Universiti Kuala Lumpur. It's a pleasure for me to be here in front of all of you today. I would like also to wish welcome to everyone to this symposium. And we are proud to be associated to this symposium and to welcome all of you to Malaysia. Well, is it working? I'll start with telling you my story. I'm from Johor. Johor is a southern state, a state located in the southern part of Malaysia. I got a scholarship from the Malaysian government to further my study to France. So I went to France in 1986. I don't like to use rostrum because I like to be close to you, to all of you. Yeah. So I went to France in 1987, 96, 86. I arrived in Paris. My study in Montpellier. This is Montpellier, the southern part of France. And Montpellier is 750 kilometers away from Paris. At that time, we have the TGV. You know what is TGV? The bullet train of France. So the TGV from Paris to Montpellier is only TGV from Paris to Lyon. So from Paris to Lyon is 400 kilometers, and it's only 1 hour by TGV. But from Lyon to Montpellier is normal speed of a train, so we have to travel another 4 hours from Lyon to Montpellier. It's only around, how many kilometers? Maybe another 400 kilometers from Lyon to Montpellier. So this was what happened almost 35 years ago. You know, a lot of things changed. Even in Malaysia, we achieved a lot of advancement in the country. This is Central Market. These are some of the places that you may visit later. And I hope you will have time to visit this location in Kuala Lumpur. Because I was told that this symposium is also sponsored by the Ministry of Tourism. So I need to also promote some of the location in Kuala Lumpur. This is Central Market in 1960s, and this is Central Market today. You can visit the Central Market during this conference. This is Independence Square or Dataran Merdeka. And this is the Dataran Merdeka today. This is Bukit Bintang. So remember Central Market, remember Independence Square, and the Bukit Bintang. This is Bukit Bintang today. We achieve a lot of advancements. We develop a lot in the country. And we are lucky because now we are in the era of technology, the digital revolution. There's a lot of advancement in technology. We used, when I was in France, the telephone call is very expensive. We can only call maybe our family once a month, and it costs us a lot. But today, with this advancement in technology, the connection is very easy and cheap. The advance in farming is also achieved. And now in classroom, especially in Universiti Kuala Lumpur, we have the smart board. We don't use the whiteboard anymore. So these are the advancements that we achieved throughout the years. But you know, the problem is this advancement and development can vanish if we are not care. It is your role as the young generation to make sure that we will be able to maintain all this development, all this advancement. Some of the things that we use in the past is obsolete, and the past is not far from us. I would like to play this game, this Kahoot game, just to prove to you that, well, there are things that commonly used is now obsolete. This is just to show how advanced we are, the development that we are able to achieve today. So let us play together. And this is the first time that we play Kahoot with more than 1,000 participants. So we'll try. Because my class is only a small class of maybe 200 or 300, but this time it's 1,000. It's a big class, big classroom. We still have 600 participants to wait. So let us try to see whether you know or you don't know what is all this item. I will show you some of the item of the past and try to answer what it is and what it is used for. Yeah. Okay, I'm still waiting. Come on. Huh? Please use your name, yeah? Otherwise, we are not able to recognize you. I told you I'm a professor, I'm a lecturer, so I'll monitor you are not doing your Kahoot? Ah, okay. We have some we have prizes for the top 20 participants. Top 20 or 40? Huh? So we have 40 for the top 40. Make sure you have top 40. Okay? Can we start now? Huh? Huh? Ambil gambar dulu. So at least you take some time to know your friends, yeah? Oh, we have BBC here. Huh? Okay, I think we need to start to play, okay? When we reach 600, we stop, right? Okay. Okay, this is the first question. What is this? Ah. This is not my fault, this is the internet. Ah, okay. You can see from there. It's, you have it here. You see? We have 12 answer this as computer and 14 answer this as calculator. This is a typewriter. Okay, next question. What do you use this for? You need to extend my session to... What happened? Ah. Oh. Okay, next question, next question. What is this object? Ah. Is it a TV set, a freezer, a computer, or air conditioning unit? Okay? For 35 of you, this is a TV set. What is this object? Question number 4. Ah. Okay. Next one. Ah. Do you know what is this? Ah. This is a Minitel. Minitel existed in France when I was in France, and we use this to buy tickets and so on. Right, next one. What do we use this for? Okay? We cannot watch movies from this equipment. Okay, next. But what do you use this for? This one is easy. Okay? Next one. What is this? Okay. Next question. What is this? Ah. Is it a postcard? An aerogram? Telegram? You know what is telegram? This is not a postcard, this is an aerogram. We use this to send letters. It's a cheaper way to send letters from overseas. Okay. Next one. What is this? Ah, it's a pressure cooker. Next question. Uh-oh. Ah. Sorry, for next question. What is this? Ah. This is easy. It's not a Discman. It's a Walkman. Okay, next question. TOD is leading. Okay? Okay, this is used with which equipment? Your second now. Ah. Okay, this is used with camera. Okay, so TOD is still leading. So what is this? Ah. It's not a loudspeaker, yeah? Okay, next, TOD is still leading. What is this? Okay, this is a gasoline stove. Okay, next. Teodi, Kelsey is trying to catch up. Okay. What is this? It's a vacuum cleaner. Okay, next. What is this object used for? Okay, next. What is this? This is the second last question, okay? It's a printer. Yes. So, for the moment, we have Theodori, ZX, Andrew Jansen, Maya, and Kat Birch. Okay. Last question. What is this? They use this in Avengers. This is a pager. Okay, let us see the results. So who is Theodori? Theodore. Come. Bagi. ZX. Andrew. Maya. And the last one, Cat. We'll download the other results and we'll give you the prizes after this, okay? You can claim after this. Okay, so you see there's a lot of advancement, things that are common a few years ago, you don't even use it anymore today. We have advanced in technology, we changed the design and we are using different technology today. But you know, all this advancement, all this achievement can vanish in the blink of your eyes. This is the story of Syria. I would like to invite Dr. Iyad.
I've spoken a lot before in different countries, but this is the most largest and the most diverse audience I've ever spoken to. So thanks to Dato Prof. Mazliham for giving me the chance to shed some lights on the Syria story. I used to say half of my life in Syria, but now after living in Malaysia for 6 years, I could say that I have lived half of my life in Syria, quarter in India and quarter in Malaysia. All of you watch TV and we come across, we surf the internet, we go through our Facebook account, we go through our Twitter account, and we come across devastating and horrible news. This news could be a shooting at a school in USA. It could be a natural disaster, tsunami at the shore of Indonesia. It could be flash flood in India that killed children. We all feel sad. And we get energy and we feel that we could do something. Some of you might have friends that could be from Syria, from Yemen, from Sudan, from Burma, from Albania, from different countries. But some of you may not have such friends, so I'm here for you to tell you some real stories. This is a picture of one innocent child in Syria. Syria is a beautiful country, a really beautiful country. I travel a lot, and recently I was in France and Austria, and I meet people on the train stations and everywhere, old people, and they all have visited Syria, and they all speak well about Syria. This is the Umayyad Mosque. It's one of the eldest mosques in Syria. And this is the Umayyad market, the eldest market known in the recent civilizations. For your information, Syria, archaeologists believe that Syrian civilizations is the most ancient on earth. Ebla city that was discovered in 1975 is believed to be the first nation that lived and spoke the first written language on earth as well. So this is one of the houses, old houses in Syria. If you look at the left side, this is the Ark that's in a city called Palmyra, the eastern part of Syria. And this is how it ended to be due to man-made disaster. This is the goddess of peace and war. It's a Greek goddess, and it ended up without head and body in the museum of Palmyra in Syria. This is one of the churches in the Aleppo city. Aleppo city, one of the eldest cities as well in the world. This is a hotel in Aleppo. This is where I lived once when I was visiting the city of Aleppo as well. This is some heartbreaking pictures as well. This is one of the eldest markets in the Aleppo city of Syria. Here once I had dinner at this place. I intended to bring pictures of places that I have personally been to. This is also the citadel of Aleppo. This is also another market of the Aleppo city. So this is the street in Aleppo city as well. Now, I believe none of you would like to see such pictures anywhere else. After seeing this and listening from someone who have witnessed that for the first 2 years of the war in Syria, my message to you here is, please, my request, do not allow this to happen anywhere else. It's really heartbreaking to see people leaving their houses, people traveling throughout the sea, seeking shelter and peace, people migrating and moving from one place to another. Disasters can be either natural or man-made. So please, give your hand, help, support, and love. That's my message here from a person who lived in Syria and traveled to so many countries. You are so young and you have time to travel and discover the world. And you will realize that people are same. It's only our color is different. It's only our look is different, but we all are same. So please remember, respect, help, and love. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yai. We will not want to see this happen to our country. We will not want to see this happen to our city. So It is your role as the younger generation to protect advancement that we have made. It is your role to try to conserve everything and develop from whatever development that we have achieved. We have to make this world a better place. We need to stop destruction. And it is your world. It is your future world. And we have to appreciate whatever we have today. The technology should be used to spread love and break barriers. All this advancement will bring new challenges. You will be living longer than me because of these advancements of technology. With this, we will have new problems will occur. And this problem can only be solved by you, because this is a problem that will be faced by your generation. So make your decision wisely. We have to change for betterment. We have to always love each other. You have the power to connect, and you have to change. The change can start with you, because you have the power to impact change. So thank you very much.
My name is Charlie from Australia. My question to you is, when you're spreading these messages to not just us, but other crowds as well, has there been any backlashes or negative responses? Any challenges when you're spreading these messages across, and how did you try to overcome those challenges?
Yeah. No, I don't think that there has been any backslashes. No, people respond to those messages very well, and once they see and hear real stories, so they are all eager to find ways to help people of Syria and any other country as well. It happens that I'm Syrian now, and I'm speaking about the Syrian crisis for the short time that I was giving by Professor Dato Mazliham. But there are many other crises as well. So in general, wherever I go, wherever I travel, and I speak with people, and I attended conferences, and I network with people, no, the response always is positive from people, and everyone is open and ready to help.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So we'll just take one from the left-hand side.
In a growing isolationist world, how do you see governments supporting diplomatic initiatives to support issues such as the refugee crisis and ultimately achieve resettlement?
Yeah. Yeah, I receive many queuing, so it means I have a long way to answer many questions. Yeah, thank you for your questions. Yes, I think I don't want to speak about politics here, but just in brief to tell you, there has been in the last 8 years of Syrian war a lot of efforts, activities, and initiatives by different countries trying to solve the Syrian crisis. So, but it's a bit complicated, and what I believe that the change can be within the society. So, my advice is do not wait for your leaders to bring the change. So the message should be initiated within ourselves. So that's my message and my answer to your question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll take a couple more questions as we only have 10 minutes left.
Yes,
I'll
okay.
start on this side again.
Firstly, thank you for coming to speak to us today. My name is Ashley from the University of Newcastle. I'm wondering what you think the best way to engage people who live in countries that are very fortunate and don't experience crisis. What do you think the best way is to engage them to use their privilege and power to, I guess, be more active in fighting crisis like this?
In my opinion, thank you for the questions. In my opinion, the best way is to connect with the disadvantaged community. So whether they are refugees or they are from any other community. So better is connect and treat them with humble and with love. So that's the best way to interact and connect with the communities, whether refugee community or any other community.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and we'll take one over this side now.
Hi, I'm Oliver from the Australian National University, which is in Australia.
Okay.
My question is about the...
Keep moving, yes. It's large stage, yeah.
My question's about the media. So one of the issues
About
the media and the role of the media. So one of the issues in places like Australia and in other Western countries is that the media often pivots away from reporting on important news in far-off places like the Middle East or in the Third World. What do you think the role of the media should be in dealing with crises like this?
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting very interesting questions. The role of media is very important, but now with the era of technology that we see now, so we only, or most often, we get to know only a piece of the information. We don't get the whole pictures, especially now with Twitter and Facebook sending us all these short videos, whether it's from CNN or any other news channel that you follow on those platforms. So we don't get to see the bigger pictures. So that's why the session like that is very important, and connecting with other people and hearing real stories is the most important things. And knowledge is very important. Try to seek your own knowledge and do not depend on the media.
And what I've found with the system is it's very westernized in Australia, and we've had a few issues with documentation because as a culture they don't actually celebrate their birthdays, and so they can have different dates for their birth on like different documentation. I was wondering if you've had similar experiences with refugees coming from Syria, with issues with the actual applications.
Yes, I don't work directly with UN organizations, but I'm aware of such problems because I work closely with researchers in the refugee camp of Zaatari in Jordan. So I know such cases because there were a lot of undocumented birth happens in Jordan, and on the way when people try to escape, to run away from the country. So yeah, there were many undocumented births, and yes, date of birth, for example, not known, place of birth not known, so, and many other issues. But what I know is at the time of resettlement, so all these issues have been solved, like for example, the UN can issue the temporarily birth certificate or passport that allow refugees to travel from one country to another. So there has been solutions to most of the problems that you mentioned. But yes, this is one of the issues that that's being highlighted by many NGOs and UN working with refugees. Yeah, thank you.